Alright, well, this is my topic presentation for the week. Um, my topic presentation is on the child labor in Pakistan, no time for soccer when the sweatshop calls. Honestly, this was a really interesting topic for me to be able to study. Really interesting just to learn really more about the sweatshops and how they work. And, you know, I have known some information about sweatshops, but this really was an eye-opener for me. Um, Not only the stories that I was able to read, but also just some of the pictures that I saw. Um, Really things that at least make me more grateful for the conditions that I work in. So jumping right into it, my first slide here is just some basic information about, what is a sweatshop. So the first one I got out of the dictionary, it simply says a factory or workplace, especially in the clothing industry, where manual laborers are employed at very low wages for long hours and under poor conditions. And that's really all that a sweatshop is. The second one was kind of my words about it. It's a manufacturing company. It works for large enterprises, things like Nike. Those companies that we buy clothing for at least. And they just hire people to work long hours for almost next to nothing. So right up next, I have just some pictures of kind of the stereotypical, I guess you could call it, sweatshops. The photo on the left is, what most people imagine, just a lot of people sitting around crowded spaces with some sewing machines. You can see them making clothing there. The other one, like I said, a big one that everybody knows is Nike. Nike's probably one of the biggest companies that, outsources their work to places like China and, Korea to make their products. And that's just kind of a picture of their workstations. Again, really crowded. People just getting paid very little money to work long hours. So up next, I have just a few facts about sweatshops in Pakistan. First of all, Pakistan is one of the leading producers of textile, things like clothing. And then they also, export a lot of carpets, which is just kind of where a lot of the stories I read come from. For example, between 500,000 and 1 million Pakistani children that are between the age of 4 and 14 work as full-time carpet weavers. So, I tried looking up what's really full-time in a sweatshop and wasn't able to find really a specific amount, but I imagine it's more than just the 40 hours a week that we say is full-time here in America. They're probably working a good 10-hour days, Monday through probably Saturday. But again, I just found different stories of their work schedules. Some worked every day during the week, some worked, just a few days, but long hours. So again, they have to go through a long work day and get paid very little. In fact, one story that I read, a father, his son worked in a carpet company, and he got paid $146 for 5 years of labor. And that's something that we definitely don't see here in America. There are some people who get the jobs that within one day, an 8-hour work day, they get paid $146. And there are children that get paid that for 5 years of work. Again, so definitely an eye-opener to me, just to see, the low wages that there really are in sweatshops. And again, just kind of another eye-opener and really reality for us. It's just two pictures of kind of the main sweatshops that they have in Pakistan. Like I said, they're really big in the clothing and textile industry. And the other one that they're really big on is bricks. They actually produce a lot of bricks. The first one we can see, it's dark, it's gray, it's, just not very, very welcoming. Like the first two that we saw, they were well lighted. It was white, at least it was something that you didn't walk in and feel like it was just miserable. And that's kind of what we see in that picture on the left. In the picture on the right, we see little kids gathering material to make bricks. Again, this just shows the truth of the matter, that there are little kids working in this industry, making very little money, just that the big companies, the bosses, can fill their pockets with money. So again, just something that was a real eye-opener to me, and again, really made me thankful, just for, how lucky we are here in America for that. So this last slide that I have is simply the sources where I got my main information. And there's also lots of stories on those pages if you'd like to go and take a look at those. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoy this video, and hopefully learned as much as I did, and just feel a little bit more grateful for just the blessing that it is to live in America. So again, thank you for watching this, and hope you all have a good day.